You wonder why I'm smiling? Hold on just a minute. Cowboys lost 44-19. They got their ass whooped in Arlington Stadium by the New Orleans Saints. Before I get right to this video, don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to this video. Please smash the likes and let me know what you think about this ass whooping that the Cowboys received by the New Orleans Saints. Let's go ahead and begin. Don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. 44-19. The Cowboys got their ass handed to them in Arlington Stadium, their hometown, their turf. They got their butt obliterated. 44-19. They only scored one touchdown in this game, and that was off a run, I believe. And the rest of them just pass plays. I am completely distraught about this. Let me go ahead and give you them let me see, players. Let me see if I can get this right. Video standings. Here we go. The Cowboys now lost. That puts them in the third. They are now third seed. If the Eagles win Monday night, that'll put us 2 games over 500 over the Cowboys. 2 games over them. Because they lost. No, I'm sorry. We are 1 game over them because they lost. If we win Monday night, we are going to be 2 games over 500 away from the Cowboys. Cowboys going to be a stretch. They're now in third place, and the Washington Commanders are over them by 1. This is just... This is sad. This is really, really pathetic. See, the Cowboys, from what I just seen, the highlights of the game, the Cowboys couldn't run the ball much. They did not run. The Saints ran all over that defense. They just go to show the Saints went in there with a plan. And from what I've seen, look like Michael Parsons didn't get no pressure on David Carr. No pressure. So that means the Saints came in with a plan to maximize their protections against Michael Parsons. See, that's how you beat the Cowboys defense. You got to run the ball effectively against them. If you don't run it effectively against them, they're going to beat you. And the Saints came in with a plan and obliterated the Cowboys with the run game. They said Kamara had over 100 and some yards in combined yards. Let me see. Let me see. Go back and check out. Let me see. Overview. And I can get some ideas what's going on. Let me see. I'm looking. Here we go. Player stats. That's what I'm looking for. Here we go. David Carr, 11 of 16 for 243 yards, 2 touchdowns, scored 1 pick. And 1 pick was off a defense. So that wasn't David Carr's fault. That put with the receiver because the receiver failed. One catching the ball and it bounced off his hand into the hand of the defender. So that's one of the reasons why that right there. Other than that, it probably would have been touchdown. It probably been 3 touchdown scores, if not for the pick. But overall, Alvin Kamara rushing had okay. I guess he's going to have more than that combined yards. Alvin Kamara had 20 carries for 115 yards for 5.8 yard average, 3 scores. Williams was 8 for 39, 4.9, no scores. Tyrese Hill, 3 for 18, 6.0. Shaheed had 3 for 13 or 4.3 average. That's not bad. That's not bad. And Olave, the wide receiver, who also ran 1 for 7 yards, 7.0 average. Carr was 1 for 1, 1.0, and he also he threw an interception in that one. So I think he tried to run and throw the ball, and that's how the pick happened. And then Hayner was 3 for -1 yards. Wow, man, this is actually some amazing things. Okay, receiving, Shaheed, 4 receptions for 96 yards, 24.0 average, 1 touchdown. Olave with 4 for 81, 20.2, none. Alvin Kamara with 2 for 65 yards, a 32.5 yard average, 1 score. So 65 and 115. That's almost close to 200 yards. 200 yards total offense, but it's more like 170. 170 or 180 total yards all combined together. Camaro, I said, I'm sorry, Tyrese Hill 1 for 1.0. And Prentice was 0 for 0. Okay, all right. And here is the defense for the Saints. Taylor, 1, okay, then it could be tackles, assists, sacks, interceptions. So here we go. Taylor was 8 for 1, no sacks. Warner was 5 for 3, no sacks. Adebo with 4 total tackles. He had 1 interception. Davis was 3 for 5. McKenzie was 3 for 2. Harris was 3 for 1. Walter Matthew, it's Matthew. 3 for 0, 1 interception. Prescott threw 2 picks. Young was 2 for 2, half sack. Amadi was 2 for 0, none. Breeze was 2 for 0, 1 sack. And Granderson was 1 for 4, 1.1.5 sack. The combined sack he did with Young. Shepard was 1 for 2. Gay Jr. was 1 for 0. Howden was 1 for 1. Jordan was 1 for 0. Foskey was 0 for 1. And the rest of them all the way down is zeros all the way down. The last 5 guys. All right. Kick return. No kick returns. No punt returns. But kicking through the field for the field goal, Group A or Group whatever his name is, 1 for 1, 100 yards. His long was 26, and he put up 8 points. Punting, Hayball with 1 for 49 yards, 49.0, inside 20 with 1. Oh man. Okay, now onto the freaking Dallas Cowboys. And then this one made me happy the most. Here we go. Prescott with 27 for 39, 293 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. And Rush with 1 for 3, 60 yards. Yeah. Okay, and here's your rushing. The rushing was, like I said, the Cowboys was sad rushing the football. When you can't run the football effectively, you will not win football games. And the Cowboys did just that. They didn't got any Dowdle, 7 carries for 30 yards, 4.3 average. Elliott, 6 for 16 yards, 2.0 average, 2.7 average. Prescott, 2 for 12, 6.0 average. Vaughn, 4 for 11, 2.8 average. Turpin, 1 for 2, 2 average. And Cooks with 1 for -1, -3. No rushing touchdowns whatsoever because they failed to run the football. That just goes to show the Cowboys ain't shit. That's what it goes to show. That's all. Okay, here's the receiving. Receiving was sad, but Lamb with 4 receptions for 90 yards, or 22.5 average, 1 score. That's only he scored the only touchdown in that game. The rest of it field goal kicks. And I'm mention that later on down on the road. Tolbert, 6 for 82 yards, 13.7, no touchdowns. Shoemaker, 6 for 43, 7.2, no score. Dowell, 4 for 29, 7.2, no score. Cooks, 2 for 19, 9.5 average, none. Elliott, 2 for 16, 8.0, none. Brooks, 1 for 10, 10.0, none. Vaughn, 1 for 6, 6.0, none. Turpin, 2 for 4, 2.0, none. Span Ford, whatever his name is, 0 for 0, 0.0. And now here's where it really gets sad at, right here, the defense. The self-proclaimed, highly touted Cowboys defense Clark, 5 for 2, 5 tackles, 2 assists, none. Diggs, 4-1, none. Overshown, 4-0, none. Cannon, Carson, 4-0, none. Kendricks, 3 for 5, none. Wilson, 2 for 4, none. 1 interception, only 1 pick. That's all they got on defense. Golston, 2 for 2, 1 sack. Yeah, that ain't nothing. Parsons, 2 for 1, none. Lou Fowl, whatever his name is, 2 for 1, none. Lewis, 2 for 0, none. Zagor, whatever his name is, 1 for 0. 1 for 1, none. Hooker, 1 for 1, none. Joseph, 1 for 1, none. Wheat, 1 for 1, none. Lawrence, 0 for 2. And Lawrence is the top pass rusher on the right side of that defense. That just goes to show when you run the football game, both defensive ends are neutralized when you run the ball so effectively against a self-proclaimed highly touted Cowboy defense. Lamb, 0-0. Elliott, 0-0. Prescott, 0-0. This is sad all the way around. They only got one sack, 1 interception in that whole ordeal. Kick returns, 4 for 86 yards, 21.5 average, none. Terrible, 135, 35.0, none. No punts. That's sad. Punts. Okay. Let me say this right quick about punts and kick returns. Kick returns is on offense. Punt return is on defense. When your defense does bad, your punting is bad. So if you can't return no punts to put your defense in better position to win a football game or to help your defense out, you would not succeed. So the Cowboys were sad, terribly, awfully on defense. When you run the ball against a self-proclaimed high touted defense like the Cowboys, you will beat their butts. It's just as simple. Oh, I'm sorry about the curse I did in the video. I'm sincerely apologize. I'm just highly happy about the Cowboys loss because I knew they were gonna lose at some point in time. Like I said, when your punt returns in defense, when your defense don't do good, your punting ain't good. When your punting ain't good, your defense ain't good. That's really, really sad on a defense that's supposed to be top rated. Top rated. All right, here we go. Kicking. Now kicking, Aubrey, 4 for 4, 100 yards, his long 52, and point. He got 13 points off of that. Punting, Anger, 1 for 53, 53.0, 1 inside the 20. This just goes to show that the Cowboys are a sad team. I know it's kind of early in the week, but a lot of these fans, the Cowboy fans, have gotten so far out of control. They think that one game they won last week, they think that they're going to, they beat the Cleveland Browns. So the Cleveland Browns were not a good team to start off with. They weren't good. But you play a Saints team that is good offensively and defensively. That just goes to show y'all need to keep y'all Dallas fans, you need to keep y'all mouths shut. You lost to a very good team, but you beat a very bad team. The Eagles beat a very good team and about to play another good team in the Saints, in the Falcons, despite their 0-1 record. The Falcons are still a good team. So the Eagles are going to play two good teams. See, the Falcons are up and coming. So that makes them a good team because their pieces are in place. The Eagle pieces are in place. We are the better team as it began the show. The Cowboys, on the other hand, is a sad team, sad club that believe in the same culture that dates as far back to the early 90s when they won their 3 last Super Bowls. And they got nerve to talk. Excuse me, they got nerve to talk, yap, thinking their team is mightier than thou. Man, but man, man, I can sit up and talk about the Cowboys all day. I can trash them all day, but it ain't gonna make nothing better, because when it all said boy and done, down the road we get to play this team. So I'm just talking bad about them now because a lot of their fans is continuing to talk, but after the day, shh, Cowboys, you still breathing? You still breathing? Did you catch a brain aneurysm? I just want to know and see if y'all feel them Cowboys. Hold on just a minute. Are y'all feel them boys? It's time to bring that back again. Because y'all are them babies. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to this video, y'all. I mean, the Cowboys are a sad team. They lost by a blowout, 44-19 to the New Orleans Saints. A very, very good football team. We played them last year. We ain't got to play them this season. But y'all do. Y'all did. And y'all lost. Man. I'm gone. Peace.